Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Gun. Got.
A run with Moss to begin the drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
On one, ready?
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Yes, sir.
Back to throw. Burrow. Quick throw. Taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Here we go.
On first down, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Throwing again, Burrow on second and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. The veteran Danico Autry brings him down. Here's second and 6.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Looking middle there. but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And third down coming up.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bengals have tied it at 17.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Another run here with Paul. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
On one, ready?
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Let's get set.
They'll start this on the ground with Moss. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. They face second down and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails, as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Backs to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
To throw is Rodgers. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by him, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. The motion man is the tight end, Turner. It's 1st down, and it's Paul. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. Here's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That is hot. He gets the hook up with Price. So we are through. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run here. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw, it's Rodgers. The right side. Catch made by McLaurin.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll look underneath for Hall. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Jets first down. Throwing, Rodgers. He'll get that to Wilson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
Really nice job here by the defense staying disciplined as the quarterback gets flushed from the pocket. I mean, how often do we see those guys kind of creep in and allow the ball thrown over their head? They took away everything downfield, and all the quarterback could do was dump this one off short to his back, and there wasn't much there.
Rodgers going up top again. And he will score. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, Jets. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Second down, Burrow. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
On first and 10, Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Gun.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
On 2, ready? Let's get set.
Throwing is Burrow. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. And that's going to be incomplete. Was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here we go, here we go.
The crowd at MetLife on their feet for third down. Now, Burrow. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in. Team Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here is 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here comes second down. They'll drop to throw. Rice open. He's got it. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. Now Rodgers. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Rodgers. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. He's going to try it here again. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here we go. Stop.
Moss. Whoa. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
I'm 1, ready?
It is 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
I'm 1, ready?
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Let's get set.
Jones motioning here.
Stop.
Burrow here on 2nd down. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10?
Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Is just short off the crossbar. Hit it as well as he could, but it's no good. And now what can the other guys do in the final minute to avoid overtime? Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Here's Hall. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout, 2 seconds remaining in the game. So a pressure kick here for Cade York. This to win the game. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. So, a pressure kick here for Cade York. This one he's got to have. And this one is blocked. So, overtime coming up. Not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets one possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Gibson now on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A first down throw from Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Rodgers here on 2nd down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open. Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
The penalty yardage certainly helps. Now it's third down, and they need 5. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
26. Hey, take 26.
Throwing, Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. From the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So, a pressure kick here for Cade York. This to get a leg up in the OT. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
Yeah, so this is one of those tricky spots on the field. You're too far for a realistic field goal, but you're really too close to punt the ball. So you got to roll the dice and go for it on fourth down. And if you fail, your opponent gets the ball in great field position, knowing they only need a field goal to win the game.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Moss. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Here we go.
It is 3rd and 10.
Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
1-1, ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Dot.
Up the middle they go. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Gun. Dot. 11. Dot.
A run over center with Moss. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
One, ready? Dot.
A draw play. That's Moss. And the Bengals are going to have what looks to be a first and goal. He'll take this down to the 10-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. So not quite
11,
first
18,
and goal. It's
11,
first and 10. They're pretty close.
Dot.
They go once more with Moss. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big game at carry. It's second down.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
And we're going to get whistles, and we're going to get a timeout with 3 seconds left in the extra session. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This one to win it in overtime. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good.